Diana Prince, an ageless sentinel in a world forever changing, receives a relic, a photographic plate, brittle with age, yet vibrant with the image of her younger self, standing beside a man whose memory still burns bright. It is a portal, drawing her back through the mists of time, to the crucible of World War I. Her story begins on Themyscira, the hidden jewel of an island, a sanctuary veiled from mortal eyes. Born to Queen Hippolyta, Diana was a child of paradise, raised among the Amazonian warrior women, divinely crafted by Zeus to be mankind's protectors. She spoke of Ares, the god of war, whose venomous jealousy poisoned humanity, orchestrating its downfall. When the other gods of Mount Olympus rose to quell his madness, Ares, a whirlwind of destruction, slew them all, save for Zeus. With his dying breath, the king of the gods struck a crippling blow, forcing Ares to retreat, and left behind a sacred charge, the god-killer, a weapon of ultimate power, entrusted to the Amazons for Ares' inevitable return. Though initially forbidden to wield a blade, Diana's fierce spirit could not be contained. Hippolyta, recognizing the destiny within her daughter, relented, allowing her fierce sister, Antiope, to train Diana. "Train her harder than any other," the queen commanded, and Antiope forged Diana into a warrior unlike any other, a living embodiment of Amazonian might. Diana's world shatters when a strange vessel plunges from the sky into the turquoise waters off Themyscira's coast. From the wreckage emerges Captain Steve Trevor, an American pilot, a messenger from the world of men. The German sailors fall, but the victory is bittersweet, stained by the ultimate sacrifice of Antiope, who throws herself before a bullet meant for Diana. With the lasso of Hestia compelling his truth, Steve unravels a horrifying tale. A great war consumes the outside world, a conflict of unprecedented savagery. He, a spy for the Allies, carries a stolen notebook, the insidious designs of Isabel Marou, a Spanish chief chemist, codenamed Dr. Poison, who, under the command of the ruthless General Erich Ludendorff, engineers a deadlier form of mustard gas. Convinced that Ares' malevolent hand guides this carnage, Diana arms herself. The god-killer sword, the lasso of truth, and her ancestral armor become extensions of her righteous fury. With Steve as her guide, she leaves the paradise of Themyscira, embarking on a perilous journey to a world steeped in shadows, determined to find and destroy the god of war. They arrive in London, a city cloaked in wartime grey. Marou's notebook is delivered to the Supreme War Council, including the seemingly benevolent Sir Patrick Morgan, who champions a desperate armistice. Diana, with her divine gift of tongues, deciphers Marou's chilling notes. A plan to unleash the deadly gas at the waterfront. Despite his commander's crippling orders, Steve, secretly funded by Sir Patrick, assembles a motley crew: Samir, a charming and cynical marksman; Charlie, a Scottish sniper haunted by the war; and Chief, a cunning smuggler. Their mission: prevent the gas from ever reaching its target. Their journey takes them to the ravaged Western Front in Belgium, a landscape scarred by endless conflict. But Diana, a beacon of hope amidst the desolation, pushes forward alone, a lone goddess striding through the hell of no man's land. She breaches the enemy trench, a whirlwind of grace and power, allowing the Allied forces to follow her, liberating the war-torn village of Felt. In the quiet intimacy of the night, Diana and Steve's bond deepens, their hearts entwining. The team learns of a gala at the nearby German High Command. Steve infiltrates, seeking the gas. Diana, driven by a singular purpose, intends to kill Ludendorff, believing him to be Ares, convinced his death will end the war. Steve, desperate to protect their mission, intervenes. But his efforts are in vain. Ludendorff, a cruel smile playing on his lips, unleashes the gas on Felt, transforming the celebratory village into a silent graveyard. Outraged, blaming Steve for her inaction, Diana pursues Ludendorff to a secluded base where the deadly gas is being loaded onto a bomber, its target, London. She confronts the general, her fury a tempest. She strikes him down, but his death brings no peace, no cessation of war. Then, Sir Patrick Morgan appears, his benevolent facade shattering like glass. He reveals his true form, Ares, the god of war, his eyes burning with ancient malice. When Diana attempts to strike him down with the god-killer sword, he shatters it, revealing a truth that shakes her to her core: she is the true god-killer, Zeus's daughter, the ultimate weapon. He tempts her, urges her to join him in annihilating mankind, to restore paradise. But Diana refuses, her spirit unyielding. As they clash in a battle of divine proportions, Steve's team destroys Maru's laboratory. Steve, with one final, heroic act, pilots the bomber carrying the deadly gas to a safe altitude, detonating it, sacrificing himself in a fiery blaze to save countless lives. Ares, sensing Diana's crushing grief, attempts to harness her rage, urging her to kill Moreau. But memories of Steve, of his unwavering belief in humanity's goodness, flood her mind. She spares Moreau, and with a surge of divine power, redirects Ares' own lightning, impaling him, finally bringing an end to his reign of terror. Later, the world celebrates the end of the war, a new dawn rising from the ashes. In the present day, Diana sends an email to Bruce Wayne, a silent acknowledgement of the photograph he sent, a profound thank you. Her mission, forged in the fires of war and tempered by love and loss, remains steadfast: to protect the world, forever.